Are you tired of waiting in long lines and dealing with endless paperwork just to pay your property taxes? Yeah, we've all been there, right? Staring down that strict January 31st deadline, wondering if there's a faster, easier way to get this annual chore completely out of the way? Well, you're in luck, because today we're going to discover the hassle-free way to handle your property taxes entirely online. Welcome to this explainer. Our goal today is super simple: to provide you with a completely hassle-free, actionable, step-by-step guide to settling your Brazoria County tax bills efficiently. Whether you're a brand new homeowner or just someone looking to optimize your annual tax routine and skip those physical lines, you are in the exact right place. Here's our quick roadmap for today. We'll be covering 1. Property tax basics, 2. Prep for online payment, 3. The step-by-step process, 4. Avoiding fees and penalties, 5. Staying informed and updated, and finally 6. Benefits and final disclaimer. Let's dive right in. Starting off with Section 1, Property Tax Basics, understanding your Brazoria County tax bill. Okay, so this brilliantly illustrates the harsh reality of the Texas Comptroller's penalty charts. Basically, missing that January 31st deadline is going to cost you heavily. While January carries a 0% penalty right before the deadline, literally the very next day in February triggers a sharp penalty increase applied straight to your account balance. And if you let it slide all the way to July, no way around it, you get hit with the maximum penalty and interest allowable. This timeline is exactly why we want to get you securely set up online today. To really grasp how your tax bill is processed, it's absolutely crucial to understand ad valorem tax administration in Texas. It's like a giant puzzle with a strict legal separation of duties. The Brazoria Central Appraisal District, they're the ones who determine your home's value. But when it's time to actually pay, you don't pay the appraisers. You pay the Brazoria County Tax Office, which is run by Tax Assessor-Collector Kristen R. Bulinek. Knowing exactly who you're paying and separating the assessment from the collection is the very first step to a smooth transaction. Moving right along to Section 2, Prep for Online Payment, gathering your documents. Before you even sit down at your computer, you'll need at least one of these exact search parameters ready to pull up your account on the Brazoria County Tax Office portal. And hey, a massive troubleshooting tip for you here. If you're getting an error when searching for your property, it is almost always a formatting issue. For example, if you search by your physical situs address, you absolutely must omit suffixes. Don't type drive or street, just the number and the street name. Or, if you use your property ID, make sure you include the exact dashes. Getting this right the first time makes the whole shebang completely seamless. All right, on to Section 3, the step-by-step process, navigating the payment portal. This sequence chunks the digital process into 4 easy phases so you don't feel overwhelmed navigating the bureaucratic system. First, you'll hop over to the official Brazoria County website and select Search and Pay Property Tax Online. Second, you'll use those carefully formatted search parameters we just talked about, like your property ID or situs address, to locate your account. Third, you'll review your statement just to ensure the balance matches your records. And finally, when you click Checkout, you'll be redirected to the Certified Payments Gateway. And don't let the redirect alarm you. Certified Payments is the highly secure third-party merchant processor contracted directly by the county to handle online funds. Next up is Section 4, Avoiding Fees and Penalties, Optimizing Your Payment. 2.65%. Yep, that number is the maximum credit card convenience fee that gets passed directly onto you by that third-party merchant processor we just mentioned. The county doesn't absorb this cost. So on a tax bill of a few $1,000s, this fee can really sting your wallet at checkout. So how do we avoid those fees? Well, using an electronic check or an e-check is clearly the superior cost-saving solution here. While debit and credit cards incur that steep 2.15 to 2.65% surcharge, utilizing an e-check directly from your checking or savings account is generally a low-cost or completely fee-free alternative for settling your county property taxes online. Honestly, it's just the smartest way to pay digitally. Now, if paying a digital lump sum online right this second doesn't quite work for your situation, don't worry. The county officially offers several great alternatives. They actually accept partial payments, which is fantastic because it actively reduces the principal balance that will accrue penalties if you run past the deadline. You can also set up an automated bank draft for direct deduction with 0 convenience fees. If you prefer keeping it old school, you can mail a check to 237 East Locust Street in Angleton. Just make absolutely sure it has a USPS postmark by January 31st. And if you really must pay in person, there are 8 Bravo County branches, including a highly convenient drive-thru in Alvin located on Victory Lane. Let's dive into Section 5, Staying Informed and Updated, Crucial Deadlines to Remember.
Think of this as your chronological guidebook for the entire life cycle of your taxes, ensuring you literally never miss a critical window. January 1st is the official property appraisal date. This sets the market value of your home. By May 15th, or 30 days after you get your notice, you have your absolute deadline to protest that appraisal if you think it's just too high. September 15th is your deadline to sign up for digital billing. In October, the physical tax bills hit the mail. And of course, January 31st of the following year is your absolute final payment deadline before those nasty penalties kick in.
Speaking of that September deadline, going paperless with e-statements is a total game changer for efficiency. It keeps your mail secure and gets your bill to you so much faster. Just remember, to enroll, you've got to email a specific document, Form 50-843, directly to taxoffice@brazoriacountytx.gov before mid-September to be active for that current tax year. And finally, Section 6, Benefits and Final Disclaimer, wrapping up your tax duties. By adopting the online portal, you are really prioritizing your own efficiency and peace of mind. You avoid the traffic and physical lines at the tax office branches. You completely eliminate the anxiety of delayed mail or missing that crucial USPS postmark deadline. You get the security of instant processing through the Certified Payments Gateway. And if you utilize eChecks, you bypass those high credit card processing fees entirely. Bottom line, it's a faster, safer, and cleaner process. Now, a quick disclaimer, please remember, I am your enthusiastic explainer, not your personal accountant or financial advisor. Tax codes and administrative fees can and do change, so always consult a tax professional for personalized advice tailored to your specific situation. And be sure to verify all these details and deadlines directly with the official Brazoria County Tax Office website. With these tools and steps in hand, you are completely prepared to conquer this annual task quickly and safely online, without the stress of lines or paperwork. So ask yourself, instead of giving away your hard-earned money to late penalties or credit card convenience fees, what are you going to do with those savings this year? Get online, get it done, and take your time back.